of weeping, tired of moaning, tired of crying for you. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. Tired of weeping, tired of moaning, tired of groaning for you. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do, don't know what to do. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. Thank you. go. Just a little spoon of your precious love, darling, satisfy my soul. You're lying about it, everything's a crying about it. People are a dying about it. Everything's a lying about it. They might fill spoons full of tea. Just a little spoon of your precious love, darling, is good enough for me. People lying about it, everything's a lying about it. People are a crying, everything's a dying about it. Spoonful, 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 spoonful. Everything's a crying about it. Everything's a lying about it. Little spoonful. Everything's a dying about it. Spoonful, 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 a spoonful, a spoon. Of your precious love, darling child, save you from another man lying about it. Everything's a crying about it. dying about it. Everything's a crying. Smooth fall, boom fall, boom. Smooth fall, boom fall, boom fall. Smooth fall, boom fall, boom fall. Everything's a dying about it.
Ginger Baker,
Eric Clapton.
if you lose your money, pray God don't lose your mind. If you lose your money, pray God don't lose your mind. If you lose your woman, please don't fool with mine. Gonna buy me a bulldog, watch my old lady while I sleep. Gonna buy me a bulldog, watch my old lady while I sleep. Women these days, they're so doggone crooked, till a 9-leg or 4-day crib. Well, you can't watch your wife, outside women too. Can't watch your wife, outside women too. When you're out with your woman, a wife will be at home, cooking your food, doing your dirt. Buddy, what you trying to do? Oh, you can't watch your wife, outside women too. Oh, you can't watch your wife, outside women too. When you're out with your woman, a wife will be at home, cooking your food, doing your dirt. Buddy, what you trying to do? Thanks for waiting all these years. We're going to do, I think, every song we know. And we didn't go for very long. The slings and arrows of outrageous fortune cut us off in our prime. But we're going to, we'll play everything as long as we can.
This is our pride. What do you mean?
But this will probably be the last you hear out of me for the rest of the night, verbally anyway. So, but we might talk to you from time to time, who knows. But thanks for coming. Now we'd like to feature your new constituent leader from Neasden, Mr. Peter Edward Baker.
You're trying to make me nervous.
Rat and Warthog closed down their shop. They didn't want to, it was all they had got. Selling atonal apples, amplified heat, and Press Rat's collection of dog legs and feet. Sadly they left, telling no one goodbye. Press Rat wore red jumpers, Warthog a striped tie. Between them they carried a three-legged sack. Went straight on round the corner and never came back. Press Rat and Warthog closed down their shop. The bad Captain Madman had told him to stop selling atonal apples, amplified heat, and Press Rat's collection of dog legs and feet. The bad Captain Madman had ordered their fate. He laughed and stomped off with a nautical gait. The gate turned into a derogatory, and his peg leg got woodworm and broke into three. Thank you.
Ginger Baker!
Yes. It's too late for a party political broadcast. However, I've been instructed to inform you that Press Rat and Warthog have reopened their shop and they're selling T-shirts with cream and jackets and things. And here's a broken stick.
I'm a sleepy time baby, sleepy time boy. I work on it maybe a joy. We'll have a sleepy time. 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 Sleepy time, sleepy time all the time. Sleep in the daytime, sleep at night. Life is all the playtime. Fucking ain't right. We'll have a sleepy time. We'll have a sleepy time. You'll have a sleepy time. You'll have a sleepy time. Sleepy time, sleepy time all the time. Yeah. That ain't no lie. But Monday morning ain't my favorite cry. You'll have a sleepy time. A sleepy time. You'll have a sleepy Clapton on the guitar, yeah. Driving in my car, smoking my cigar. The only time I'm happy is when I play my guitar. Alright. Sailing in my yacht, what a lot I got. Happiness is something that just cannot be bought. when in doubt, I don't wanna go till I sussed it all out. Thank you very much. Thinking about the times you drove in my car, thinking that I might have drove you too far. Then I'm thinking about the love you laid on my table. Told you not to wander around in the dark. Told you about the swans that they live in the bar. Then I told you about our kid, he's married to neighbor. Well, I told you that the light goes up and down, oh, that's how the wheel go round. And you better pick yourself up off the ground before they pull the curtain down. Yes, before they pull the curtain down. Talking about a girl that looks quite like you. She didn't have the time to wait in the queue. cried away her life since she fell out the cradle. Hey, now baby, get into my big black car. Hey, now baby, get into my big black car. I wanna just show you what my politics are. I support the left, though I'm leaning to the right. I support the left, yes, though I'm leaning to the right. I'm just not there when it's coming to a fight. I'm a political man, and I practice when I preach. I'm a political man, and I practice what I preach. So don't deny me, baby, not while you're in my reach. Come on, baby, come on. Bruce! Eric Clapton on the guitar. Ginger Baker on the drums. Sunshine day breaking, we can wait till tomorrow. Cars we roam, calling bird free, leaf falling, we can bye-bye.
sunshine day breaking. We can wait till tomorrow. Parsley broke off and bird free, leaf falling. We can buy time. Who wants the worry, the hurry of city life? Money, nothing funny, wasting the rest of our life. Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Well, I didn't even got time for it to tell my baby farewell. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jack Bruce and Ginger Baker. Call it Stormy Monday. But Tuesday's just as bad. They call it Stormy Monday. But Tuesday's just as bad. Wednesday's even worse. And Thursday's awful sad. He gon' fly on Friday. And Saturday I go out to play. Eagle flies on Friday. And Saturday I go out to play. Sunday I go to church. Where I kneel down and pray. This is what I say. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Just trying to find my baby. Won't somebody send her home me?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to be playing with him, Eric Clapton. On this street where time has died, the golden street you never tried. Times of old, days gone by, if I could catch a dancing eye, it was on the way, on a road to dreams. Now my heart's drowned in no love stream. The street is cold, trees are gone, the story's told at dark as one. Once we set sail to catch a star, we had to fail, it was too far. It was on the way, on a road to dreams. Now my heart's drowned in no love stream. I felt the wind pound like a drum. He said, my friend, love's end has come. Couldn't last, had to stop, drain it out to the last drop. It was on the way, on a road to dream. Now my heart's drowned in no love stream. Now my heart's drowned in no love stream. Walnut Street, trees are black, winter life is coming back. On this street, cold inside, there's no retreat when time has died. It was on the way, on a road to dreams. Now my heart's drowned in no love street. Now my heart's drowned in no love streams. Now my heart's drowned in no love.
Jack Bruce, please.
Under a bad sign, up and down since I began to crawl. If it weren't for bad luck, I would not have no luck at all. bad luck and trouble been my only friend. Up and down ever since I was 10. Born under a bad sign. Up and down since I began to crawl. If it weren't for bad luck, I would not have no luck at all. No luck. Well, men and women's all I crave. A big legged woman's gonna carry me to my grave. Born under a bad sign. I've been down since I began to crawl. If it wasn't for bad luck, I would not have no luck at all. The big black woman's gonna carry me to my grave. Born under a bad sign. I've been down since I began to crawl. If it weren't for bad luck, I would not have no luck. If it weren't for real bad luck, at all. Hey, luck, that's luck in trouble. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, that's luck in trouble. That's my middle name. Middle name. Hey, if it weren't for bad luck, I would not have no luck. If it weren't for real bad luck, no luck at all. That's the real stuff. going wrong.
Jack Bruce and Ginger Baker.
And Eric Clapton. I went down to the crossroad, fell down on my knee. Down to the crossroad, fell down on my knee. Asked the Lord of mercy, say please if you please. I went down to the crossroad, tried to flag it right. I went down to the crossroad, tried to flag it right. Nobody seemed to know me, everybody passed me by. Oh, I'm going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. Oh, I'm going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. We can still barrel hot, baby, on the riverside. You can run, tell my friend Holy Bound. You can run, tell my friend Holy Bound. And I'm standing at this crossroad, I believe I'm sinking down.
I do.
Come on, Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton on the guitar vocals. One summer day, she went away. She's gonna let me. She's gone to stay. She's gone, but I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Oh, let's summer, what's up this far? I should take Christmas in my overall. She's gone, but I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Thank you very much. Ginger Baker, Eric Clapton, and myself. Thank you. Black curtains near the station. Black groove country, no gold pavements, tired starling. Silver horses ran down moonbeams in your dark eye. Dawnlight smiles on you leaving like contentment. Where the sun never shines. Wait in this place where the shadows run from themselves. You said no strings could secure you at the station. Platform tickets, restless diesels, girl, my window. I walked into such a sad time at the station. And I walked out, felt my own need just beginning. I wait in the queue where the trains come in. Shadows run from themselves. At the party, she was kindness in the hard crowd. Consolation for the old moon now forgotten. Yellow tigers crouched in jungles in her dark eye. Now she's dressing goodbye window, tired starling. Darling, in this place with the lonely crowd, a lie in the dark where the shadows run from themselves.
Got some coming through.
It's getting me dark. When lights close your tired eye, I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dose of pride. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars stop falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love. The light shining through out of you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. Stay with you, darling, now. Stay with you till my seas are all dried up. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. you, my love. The light shining through one of you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. Stay with you, darling, now. Stay with you till my seas I drop, jack, jump. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going in the sunshine of your love. Sunshine. time, baby. Sleepy time, boy. We'll call it maybe. Life is a joy. You have a sleepy time, time. 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 Sleepy time, time. Sleepy time, time. All the time. Sleep in the daytime. Sleep at night. Life is all a playtime. Working ain't right. We'll have a sleepy time, time. We'll have a sleepy time, time. We'll have a sleepy time, time. A sleepy time, time. Sleepy time, time. Sleepy time, time. All the time. Sunday, no, that ain't no lie. But oh, Monday morning ain't my favorite cry. We'll have a sleepy time, time. We'll have a sleepy time, time. Sleep sunshine all the time. Yeah.
Clapton.
Ginger Baker.
Ginger Baker, thank you very much. And you. It's getting it on. Well, let's close it tired eyes. To be with you, my love. To give you my dawn surprise. And you can learn soon. If you ever start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love. The light shining through one of you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. The morning just we two. Stay with you, darling, now. Stay with you till my seas I've got tried to. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. Sunshine.
it was Eric's idea. And I wasn't very keen on doing it at the outset. And then Eric phoned me up and convinced me to do it, and I'm very glad he did, because I was a bit wary about it, and I'm more than pleasantly surprised. I'm really thoroughly enjoying it, and I think the band's better than it's ever been, you know.
I think over the years I'd started to wonder what it'd be like, you know, and it was the kind of first question most people would ask. Just normal conversations I'd have with people about music, there eventually people would ask me if I would ever consider reforming Cream, as if it was my responsibility. But it seemed to be the question that everyone wanted to ask, you know, over the last 30 years. It's come up so many times, and you know, initially I was really reluctant and actually was tired of the question, you know. And then it started to kind of grow in my own mind as well, why not? And I think what made it more and more feasible was the fact that we could do it, you know, and the more time that went past, that became an issue in itself, because so many bands who would probably like to have done that have lost members, you know, or just incompatible, whatever reasons. But we are one of the few groups from that period who can honestly say that we can get back together again and do exactly almost what we did then. And I thought, well, if that's the case, we would be really kind of crazy not to.
I don't think of it as a nostalgic thing at all. I might have thought that, but once we started playing, to me it all sounded quite new and fresh. It sounded like, like us now, if you know what I mean, and not us then. We weren't trying, you know, we could have got up with Marshall stacks and sort of the old EV3 bass that I used to use and stuff like that, but we tried it a little bit at the rehearsals, but it didn't work. We didn't like it, so we're just playing the way we play now, you know, and I loved it. I thought musically it was quite valid, and people liked it as well. There's a certain amount of nostalgia, of course, but that was the least of it, I thought.
I don't think Cream is rock and roll. I don't think it ever has been. You know, two of us are jazz musicians and Eric's a blues player. Well, blues and jazz is the same thing, you know. Eric doesn't think he's a jazz player. I do. So does Jack, you know. And it's why it's so good, because we've all matured as musicians, and you know, people who want to scream and jump in, we never did that anyway. I mean, we never did all that on stage leaping about crap that all these other bands do. We never did that, and we never will. We just played music, and it was, Cream sold itself on its music, not on anybody gyrating on stage. That never happened, and it still doesn't happen, you know. The music is what's important, and the music, I think we've just shown everybody that it's still good.
I had hung out a little bit with both of them and felt extremely comfortable, because what I liked about them, and still do, is that they are so passionately involved with music and the true making of it. They really are perfectionists, and they are and devoted musicians, and I had been around, you know, for most of my career up to the time that I met. I'd been around people who were kind of 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and I wasn't ever really sure what people's motives were until I met Jack and Ginger.
There's a chemistry, I think, with that band more than any other band that I can think of, really. I mean, there's a lot of great bands. There's something about the three individuals in that band that musically and in other ways too, we knew what we should do, you know, without thinking about it. I mean, even if the three of us would be sitting here, we would all sort of adopt certain roles, you know, that, Ginger would organize everything, and, I wouldn't do anything at all, and so we'd all fall into these kind of patterns of behaviour. So yeah, I think it's a chemistry just magical and also accidental, I guess.
Jack and Ginger were kind of musical rebels, you know. They were going after something and unstoppable, and so we did gel. I mean, I had that too. I mean, it felt like I was on a mission, and up until I met them, that I was on my own, and then I felt like I'd met. I was with my ilk, you know. I'd met my match, and for as long as it went on, even though we didn't really know what we were doing, we were very happy a lot of the time.
You don't want to be a tribute band to yourself, you know what I mean? That would be awful. And so you've got to, I don't know, it either works or it doesn't, and with us it works. I tell you what somebody said to me, he said that the thing about what you did then and what you're doing now is it's pure. Nothing was ever allowed to adulterate it, come in and you know, and I think that's true.
Gream was 3 musicians. You know, we all have the gift of time, which not many people have, which is why we play so well together, because, you know, for my part, by what they play, I know what they're going to play next. You know, so it just makes it easy. You know. It is so easy, it's unbelievable.
When I came on the scene in the first place, they were hard road cases. So I've always thought of them like that. I've never had any qualms about whether or not they could handle the stage. They are dyed-in-the-wool professionals, and they have a healthy disregard for audience requirements. You know, it's all about the music, really is. And I knew that was going to be a safe issue, just as long as we all felt sufficiently fit enough to do it. And I think that was the essence of why we needed a long rehearsal period, just to be able to build up the stamina. And it wasn't, because I don't normally play that much either. I mean, I had to double up on my contribution, because there's just, you know, there's no keyboards, there's no other guitar players. It's really kind of naked, so we all needed to build up our energy again.
And it's new. I mean, you know, Eric plays a different solo every night. Everything is different every night we play it, and it always was.
With that band, it's always, everything is sort of improvised, but you just have to have the beginnings and the endings and little cues in the middle that you agree on, you know. So that's really what we rehearse. Everything else is happens on the night, as it were, or, you know, should. I actually wrote down all the songs that we ever did, including quite mad songs like beer commercials and stuff, just for a laugh. And it was actually loads of songs, because I thought we only knew about 5 or 6 songs, but it turned out it was about 35 or 36 or something. So it was a matter of choosing out of those. Some of them are, like, I wanted to do I Feel Free, which is a pop song, but I thought it would be fun to do it. But it was a bit hard. It's just a bit hard to get the intensity of the record on stage with the voices. We never really did it much in the old days either, you know. The other thing was, I think we wanted to try doing things that we hadn't really played that much in the olden days, you know, just do them for fun.
Towards the last week of rehearsals, we practiced the set, meaning that we came to find a running order and then just kept it like that, so that we all knew where we were going to go next after each song finished. And we wouldn't have worked like that in the old days, and we were much more free-spirited and very, very random. But I don't think it would have been appropriate to approach it that way this time. I mean, and for a start, all of our memories were shot, you know. I mean, we needed to really go over and over, especially cues, you know, at the end of solos and things like that. How do we get back to the song? Lots of that stuff was really a mystery, and I don't know how we did it. I mean, and a lot of the time, I don't think we knew even then how we were doing it. It was And I think that happened again on the night at the Albert Hall. We went through a lot of those kind of situations where we luckily found our way back again.
You know, I got threatened with execution if I didn't do Press Rat and Warthog by all my family and people who liked it. So it's the first time we've ever done it live. We've never done Badge live before either, because that was on the Goodbye album. So, you know, there's a lot of things we're doing that's new.
Ginger certainly never did Pressed Rat and Warthog. Which I found that very moving. The first night we did it, I was close to tears. I don't know why, but that was the one that really got to me, you know.
We had a big following, you know, but there was no way that, I mean, when we first walked on the Monday night, I think it took all of our breath away, how much anticipation and what a welcome we got, you know. It was incredible, and we never would have had anything like that back then. So it felt very, I mean, it was kind of heightened to a high degree, and I think it made me, for instance, want to get it really right. And we never really had that concern either. When we were in our heyday, we were fairly careless about that. I mean, our attitude was pretty cavalier. I mean, sometimes one of us would just walk off or get ill, or, you know, it was just crazy. I mean, it was very chaotic, and I think this time we took it much more seriously because there was an incredible responsibility and quite a lot of pressure to do our best. So I think it was, and I mean, if we do it again, I don't think it'll ever have that kind of impact the way it certainly impacted us at the Albert Hall.
The way to stop being nervous is to sort of put it down. Oh God, you know, it's just another bloody gig. That attitude, and if you relax yourself in that way, then you don't have nerves and you play. You know, nerves can destroy everything. If everybody's nervous, it doesn't work. You know, everybody's got to be relaxed and confident, you know, which we are, I think. I think the other two were probably more nervous than I was, but they always have been. Nerves, it doesn't happen with me at all. It doesn't bother me at all. I prefer, the more people there are there, the better I like it. People help you play. They do.
Shivers, that's why I'm shivers down my spine. Very nervous, but once we started, it was okay. Whacked down lots of bananas. Okay.
Having instigated it all at least a year ago, and when it was on the drawing board, it was all fine. But as time went by and the closer we got to rehearsals, I felt this. I felt like my feet were dragging. I mean, it was just. I thought, well, maybe I don't know. I mean, what if? I mean, all these thoughts were going through my head. I've probably kicked this thing into play, and what if we fight? You know, what if we don't just like being in the same room? And there was like during the first week, there was a little bit of pressure, and we had one little skirmish, and after that it was great, because I think we all realized that we were very lucky to be able to do this. I mean, we are fortunate that we can do this. So we put all of that to one side, and I think when we got through that week and on the Friday night, and especially the fact that it seemed musically, to me anyway, to build to the point where Friday night was clearly, you know, the consummate gig, and then I just went home and that weekend I crashed, and I thought, well, that's it. I mean, it's all, I can just rest and relax now. We pulled it off, you know. I felt it was a great achievement.
It was incredibly moving, and then it just felt completely natural, like we have a kind of residency, you know. Once every 40 years or so, we get together at the Albert Hall.
It was like we've been on holiday for a couple of weeks, not 37 years, you know. it's quite amazing.
I think it would be crazy not to. I mean, as long as we can. I think it's something. It's good for. I found it very good for me to have to stretch that much, and also to touch upon those kind of musical values which I haven't been around for a long time. The way those guys play and approach the music, it's very much part of my fabric of my life, you know. So I think we ought to, you know, if we can, probably maybe later in the year or next year, whenever it seems right, to stage a couple more, maybe go to America, you know, so that people can see us there.
The more we played together, the kind of the more that happened, you know, which is obviously what's going to happen. It just got better and better for me, yeah. So we should do some more.
I didn't think it would ever happen. I really didn't think it would ever happen. I'm very glad that it did.
Well, that was great.
We done?
I think so. I mean, I think you've said everything that we know.
Okay, jolly good.